Hi everybody and welcome back to Old Guy Games, and here we are once again with Sam and Max. And the good news is we found the Bigfoot and the giraffe neck girl, and I'm so proud of that. The problem is they're over here at a party that they won't let us in because we're not a Bigfoot. Meh. However, we checked out a couple of brochures and we have some new locations. We have some Snuckies around the country, of course, because everybody loves Snuckies. And then we got this vegetable museum. We've been to the Dino Drop and we picked up some tar and stuff. But we have this vegetable museum and this thing here. I think that's Frog Rock. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're gonna head off to the vegetable museum and see what we can see here. The Celebrity Vegetable Museum, a beautiful Alfred Hitchcock pumpkin. That's obviously a John Holmes squash. But let's see what we can find here. We have the Moai corn. You know, being from Indiana, seeing corn this big, that is awfully impressive. My goodness. We have some Siamese twin ones here. Your likeness from picture. Let's talk to this lady and see what we can learn. Nice laughing squash stand, by the way. Where the heck do they... What is that? Is that a Bob Hope? I think that's a Bob Hope. But, how do they grow them this big? I want to know. Because, wow. Here we go.
What the holy mother of gourd is this?
Oh, isn't it obvious? I grow vegetables in the shapes of famous celebrities. For a small fee, I'll grow a vegetable from a photograph.
Oh, that would have been my second guess.
That's amazing. Alrighty.
I grow more fascinated by the moment.
I sense a little sarcasm. How about the non sequitur duck?
So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
Peas.
Peas?
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas
Oh,
a
boo,
chance.
boo, boo, boo. What's
So
that?
what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I have been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Yeah,
Check
that's
out our
true.
fridge.
Well, yeah, that's also true. All right, how about Conroy Bumpus here?
What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top. Reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
Nice.
Well, bye.
There we go. Now there's got to be something that we can give her because I know that we need to look like a vegetable here.
It's a pillow with hair tonic all over it.
No, that's not what we need.
It's a guide to the operation of macro-hard maintenance droids.
Okay, that's handy. What are
These are
those
pamphlets for the
brochures?
Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park, in some place called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum.
Okay. You know what? I need a photograph of somebody, which I need to find.
It's my little buddy, ready for action.
How handy. Alrighty, I'm gonna find this photograph. Jump cut. Sorry, everybody.
It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
Who's John Muir? Hey guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You gotta be kidding.
What a maroon.
What a nib cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well,
But
you really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
But
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
who's John Muir?
Do you really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay, hit it, boys.
There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure.
His love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
Has never been equaled.
For sure.
And there we have it. The one thing that I forgot to grab while we were back here in Bumpusville was this nice little portrait of John Muir, a great naturalist. And there we've had our edutainment for the day. So let's get the heck out of Bumpusville and back to the Vegetable Museum. Jumping. Alrighty, so now that we're here and we have our portrait of John Muir, we're going to grab, I don't know, maybe
What
a
do you
gourd.
make of this?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me. I can do this, but it'll take a short while.
Alrighty, so let's give her some time and let her make our little deal of John Muir, because I'm gonna need it. Let's use the DeSoto. You know what? We haven't hit a Stuckies in a while. Let's go hit a Snuggies. Snuckies. Here it's Snuckies. And here we have the Western theme of the...
It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max dress-up books.
Wow.
Genuine Native American drums, manufactured by genuine Native Koreans. It's a shelf full of Snuckies crap. He really loves his ice cream.
Yes, that's true. He looks somewhat familiar. We'll talk to him real quick.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snucky U for another 6 years before I could run this place. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
See, they all kind of end up being the same, and the...
Are you sure Snucky U's not in the Bowl Coalition?
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you sure Snucky
Oh,
U's not in
okay.
the Bowl
I already
Coalition?
did that one.
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
You know what? I've had enough of Snuckies.
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Yes, I do. Trust me, I do. I like the skulls. I wonder if those are reminiscent of Grim Fandango, which wouldn't be out for a while.
It's a shelf full of Snuckies crap.
Okay. I guess that'll do. So we've checked out the Snuckies out west, and we've seen that they're all pretty much the same. Yeah, let's use our DeSoto and head back to our vegetable museum. Again, the Moai corn really impresses me. Alrighty.
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
There we go.
Here you go, son. A zucchini squash that looks just like John Muir.
Gee, thanks, ma'am.
Looked more like an
Thanks.
eggplant to me.
Bye.
But okay. Let's see what else we have to...
Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants.
I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up.
And we have a Conroy Bumpus eggplant. That's nice.
I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this.
It is a stunning likeness, though.
It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms.
Nice little jab at Harrison Ford there. Would expect nothing less of George Lucas. Oh, we can't say anything about the Moai corn? What are these?
What detail.
See the carrot leaning out of the book depository?
Never
Oh,
mind
wow.
that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll?
Well, that's quite the reference. Didn't expect a Kennedy assassination reference there, but okay. Alrighty, now we have to go back to Bumpusville anyway, because we need a topper for our costume. We have the fur, we have the tar, we have the heads. However, there is something of Conroy Bumpus's that I want to steal just for fun. Oop, wrong room. Let's go in his bedroom. There we go. See this over here? It's so beautiful. I can't help it. I just have to grab the Bumpus head and switch us out here. What the heck George Lucas movie could this be referencing? The faintest idea.
Hey! That hurts! Knock it off!
And stay out.
It saves us a little walking at least. A little bit. And we got the Conroy Bumpus hairpiece. The perfect topper to our costume. Let's get back in the DeSoto. And you know what I want to do? I want to go back to the party. I think we can get in here.
It says, Western U.S.
Close enough for jazz. Let's go.
I guess from that side it would be backwards, wouldn't it? Alrighty, let's do a little bit of manipulation here. With it, did I just lose the? Okay. Alrighty, so we have our costume. I think we need to grab our tar and put it
Now
on
the costume is covered with tar.
There we are. And now that it's all nice and sticky,
Now we've got a Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
yes. And alrighty, so we've got our woolly mammoth hair.
I can't use these things together.
Oh, crud. Oh, I know. You?
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the Stiltwalker's costume.
Nice. Alrighty. Now I think we're ready to go in and be accepted as one with the Bigfoots. Big feet. Big whatever. Okay, you. Let's grab our costume.
I can't use these things together.
There we go. We'll use it with
I
Max.
guess we could try it on.
Now, two guys go in there. One Bigfoot comes out.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
Alrighty. So we're finally ready to go in. Yay!
Looks like something important's happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out. Yet we were slow to heed the warnings of impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations of Yeti to solve. Blithely, we sat back, ignoring our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status quo were our excuses for complacency. The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore. As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated. And so we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
Well, that was something of an anticlimax to a pretty darn good speech. Ah, I could use a drink of wine after that. Alrighty. Now let's walk into the back room, shall we?
Stop!
Oh,
Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
oh, okay. Well, there's got to be a back room around here somewhere. I need some privacy is what I need. You know, I've got to. This is the only problem with playing a game from absolute memory. Is trying to remember how to get from room to room. Because what I'm looking for is a room with a large fridge. Trying to remember. Maybe I have to,
It's a gourd that looks just like John. I can't use these things together.
no. Blargwargle. Okay. Oh, there we go. See? Random door. This is what I was looking for right here. We grab a screwdriver. And what else do we need? I know that there's something. Let's open up the fridge and see what we can see. Okay. And I believe that there is somebody waiting for us out here.
Yikes!
Yep.
Well, 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 a Bigfoot.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap. Now, be a good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
Well, this is not going to be good. We don't need to go back to Bumpusville and sing for him. Let's see if we can talk our way out of this.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna put you in my menagerie, you mangy Bigfoot, you.
But I'm not a Bigfoot.
I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
Okay. Well,
We'll never get
there's-
away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
There is one way to prove this.
I can't use these things together. Maybe this will convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
No
Forget
way to
the
go.
net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh, what a
Oh.
jerk.
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea.
It's my
I
little butt.
think
I think
Max.
you got that on backwards, boss.
Yeah, I think Max.
Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
Point your toe.
Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. So I'm stuck, and Max isn't listening
Hey.
to me.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, actually, I think
How
there's
come I
another way of
always
doing
have to
this.
be
There
the
we
tail?
go.
Hey.
Nope.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
Point your toe, twit.
Hey, Max, why don't you
There we
make
go.
yourself useful?
Thank you, Max.
That was fun.
That took.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way.
Alrighty. Honorary Yeti cheese. I'm not sure if I'm real.
Can I have your attention, please?
Yes. go on.
Although it's
Thank you.
our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me.
Well, that's something. I mean, you know, what, huh?
Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
Yes.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation, but the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno,
Like fruitcake.
Thank
Why aren't
Max.
you at the party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
I would.
most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Alrighty.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
Alrighty. Well, let's have a look.
What is this, some kind of tornado?
Yeah, I think I know what that one is.
Dentistry?
You know what? Let's take a look at our inventory and see what we've got. We have a nice little tooth, speaking of
I can't
dentistry.
use these things together.
Let's see here. Let's do
I don't
this
think he'd want that.
one. See, this one... Yeah, what else have I got?
Hey, it's empty.
Oh, crud. You know what I need to do? I need a corkscrew, for one. Let's get out of here. And let's go get a corkscrew. As much as this Bigfoot party is hopping, but at least we can get in. At least we can get in. What do you... No, the doorway. The doorway, Sam. The doorway. The doorway. There you go. That's it. Let's see here. Stop playing with the door, Max, and we'll boogie on back, because I think I know what I need for that first one at least. But first, I'm going to need a way to put a cork in it, so... Off we go to here. Excuse me. Where are you going, Max? Wrong way. Come on. Those of you that have played the Telltale versions of Sam and Max know that we are often...
Take a leg, Max.
Come on. Booting him out of the way. And it's quite enjoyable. It can be fun to do on purpose. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that one. Let's go on up to our favorite rotating restaurant. Alrighty. Into our tube. And what I have is let's put that back. Let's grab this and let's see if he can't bend it
Could
for
you
us.
bend this?
Sure. Just let me put this one away. Let's see it.
How's that? Great.
Well bent. Alrighty. Now, if I can grab, there it is. We'll take him and we'll
That
pop
seems
the
to have
cork.
gotten the cork off.
There we go.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
Yes.
With this poison, don't be silly.
Alrighty. So we'll get rid of that. Now we've got to go
I've got
somewhere
to
else.
use this elevator.
Okay. Picky, picky, picky. Excuse me. By the way, I know what day it is. It is April 1st. And no, I'm not going to be doing any tomfoolery. I've seen it all over YouTube. And I've had enough, honestly. Think Geek does their thing, and it's fun. And if you do a thing, then that's fine. That's up to you. But I don't know. I'm not in the spirit this year, I guess. Now let's go off to here, and let's go into our favorite upside down room. Mystery Vortex. We're back here with our beautiful changing sizes. See, Max knows what it's like to be tall now. Alrighty. And now, what I can do is use this guy.
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
Oh, joy. Come on, animation. And then I am going to grab this and use that in there. We'll grab a little bit of the vortex here.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
Neat.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
And we're going to go back to our inventory. We're going to grab the cork and
That seems to
there
have
we
capped
go.
the snow globe.
There we go. We've got our snow globe with our nice little mini vortex. Alrighty. So we've used the cork to lock it in. Let's get out of here. This place is much too silly. Oh. Alrighty. one, like I said, this is an early LucasArts game where you have to walk everywhere. Let's use the DeSoto, which really gets a workout in these games. And I think we have all we need. We can go back to our party now. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Cross the stage, boys. And let's go. Okay, I think we have all we need. And, first totem. That guy.
I can't use these things together.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, we gotta talk to the chief. We gotta talk to the chief. There's got to be a room with a pool around here somewhere, maybe? Is this it? No, that's not what I wanted. I realize there's a big giant pool behind us. Ah, there we are. That's who I wanted to talk to right there. You, sir. I believe we have everything we need to solve your 4 totems.
Can you spare a second?
Please?
Not really. But since you're saving my species from extinction, what the heck?
Alrighty.
What do you make of the first totem pole?
As you know, this is a problem that I've been working on for many years. Research strongly suggests this totem pole to be representative of the whirlwind nature of us Bigfoots. Wild and always moving.
How true.
What's your take on the second totem pole?
I'm glad you asked. You see, I believe that it represents the sharp edge of ancient history, the fantastic staying power of the Yeti people over the millennia.
And the third?
How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things?
Let me be very clear. That pole constitutes the harmony from the coexistence of 2 similar beings, a harmony that springs from mutual respect and understanding.
What does the fourth totem pole represent?
I'm asked that very question all the time. My answer, rapid growth.
Rapid growth. Have you figured it out yet?
We'll be back.
I'll be here.
Okay, so now that we're here, let's give him the stuff that we need. How about our little vortex?
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Let me see.
All right. That's very ceremonial. And there we
A
go.
handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
This is true. I mean, no, it's all memory, actually. Ooh. Okay, next one, we have the dentistry. Come on back.
Hey, Chiefy Poo, I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
Alrighty, that means for our third totem, we, of course, go with our John Muir head.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles.
Hit me. combination of man and nature.
Yes.
Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Not quite. And finally, the last of the totem poles, rapid growth.
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it?
Yuck. And there we
Hair
are.
growth tonic. Very resourceful.
Thank
We
you.
just like stealing pillows.
Agreed.
Well, that should do it, right?
I hope so.
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think?
Yes.
Wait, I've got an idea, and it doesn't require high explosives.
Shame.
Wait here.
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
Yes, our living Bigfoot. Right here. And I don't have any problems losing those two. Oh my. I kind of wonder whether this would be a bad thing or not. I don't know. Some unused locations there, including Seattle and San Francisco. Originally were going to be locations in the game, but didn't quite make it.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Well done.
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'm not sure how I can ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Thanks.
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no! We're going to Vegas to get hitched. If it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in, live our lives, maybe even raise a family.
And Vegas is the place to do that.
Goodbye,
Agreed.
everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy primitive man-beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
I would be proud
Do we
too.
win a prize?
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Why, thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment.
And it's chocolate.
Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
Whew.
I appreciate the
Yeah,
gesture, but I've already
you
got a
keep
hat.
that.
Well, that's fine too. Farewell, Sam and Max. Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
I'll miss that old rascal.
I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid.
This is true.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Nope.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
How can we ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
That and cash.
That and a big fat check.
There we go.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
No.
Close enough.
Okay.
Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh well.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
Yeah, thank you, September.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
And here we go. The best part of the credits. R2-D2, I just shot him. This is from Day of the Tentacle. I don't remember what this guy is from, but it's a baseball bobblehead. This one too, I don't remember. Beetlejuice maybe? I don't know. Bubsy. At least I'm going to pretend it's Bubsy. And here we have the use icon. Thank you. And this thing again. More tentacle, more cat. There's R2 again. I thought we'd see him. But these people worked hard to put this classic game together. So we'll let him get a little credit here while I shoot a bunch of stuff. So there we go. Sam and Max hit the road. And it's a fun game. To be honest, I did use a walkthrough in a couple of the puzzles just to remind me. And you gotta be honest, these LucasArts puzzles are just utterly ridiculous in their complexity sometimes. So, you know, yeah, it's not too bad. Thank you, Steve. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, it's a classic game. It's fun to play through. It's got some hilarious moments, at least in my brain. They're hilarious, and I remember whiling away on this, and this is, you know, I had the internet at the time, but it wasn't what it used to be, you know, it wasn't what it is now, and so this really was quite something I had to work through the hard way in a couple of times. I always wonder what they mean by nifty Sam and Max magnets by. But yeah, working through prior to the internet and the walkthroughs that are out there and everything like that, this was a difficult game to say the least. You know, and how the heck you're supposed to figure out some of these puzzles, I'll never know. Ever. And I'm glad the help was out there. Of course, they did have the LucasArts hint line that for a bit of money you could call and get help on the puzzles. And I think some of these puzzles were just wacky enough that I can stop now. I think some of these puzzles were just wacky enough that you're gonna need to. No, really. It's over. Yeah, it's over when I say it's over. We're leaving. Okay. All right, you win. It's over. Ha! It's back. Okay, so we lied. This was the other reason why I wanted to leave the credits going. Boop, boop, boo, doop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boom, 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 boom. So there we go. That's it. I promise that's the end of the credits on this one. We'll let some of these poor R2s and tentacles and all the other stuff go through. Anywho, yeah, you could use the hint line if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. But yeah, you really kind of had to. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with this one. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks a bunch for joining me on this classic LucasArts game. And keep an eye out for more. I got a couple more lined up that I think you're going to like. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Old Guy Games.